Good afternoon, everyone. It's time for today's Farm and Ranch News, and we're bringing you this report from the Electric City, Great Falls, Montana, at the Best Western Heritage Inn, where we are partaking in the Montana Pulse Day. And with me today is our good friend Kim Murray from Freud, Montana, and Kim serves on the Montana Pulse Advisory Committee. And Kim, certain pulse crops, they're the #1 producer in certain pulse crops here in the state of Montana. Let's tell our listeners out there about all the advancements and all the pulse acres we are seeing across Montana.
Well, we've been increasing our acres since roughly 2005 when we organized, and it's just been phenomenal what we're seeing. Currently, we're #1 in peas, #1 in lentils. We're #3 in chickpeas. I think we're going to see an increase in the chickpea acres going forward. Extremely nutritional crops, but for those of us that are growing, the rotational benefits have just been incredible, and they've turned into a great cash crop.
Now let's touch base on those benefits, because we have been seeing a lot lower commodity prices in our grain realm, and this is giving an opportunity for producers to diversify a little more, especially because the cattle prices are also lower if that was the diversification tool that we've been using.
Absolutely. I just sold calves the other day, and my check was considerably less than last year. The peas and lentils are my big cash crop this year. On our farm, we kind of swung for the fence. 2016 is the United Nations International Year of Pulses, and we could see the markets were stronger. Wheat prices were down, and pulses are what's going to take care of the banker this year. Wheat prices wheat acreage going forward, we're probably going to see the lowest acres in 50 years in wheat. Markets are cyclical. That's going to change. But for right now, pulses are what's paying the bills.
Now, Kim, you've served on the Pulse Advisory Committee with the Montana Department of Agriculture. You served as chairman, now as a director. Let's tell our friends at home a little more about that committee and what they do to serve growers across Montana.
Sure. The Pulse Advisory Committee advises the Department of Ag on what to do with our checkoff funds. We currently have a checkoff in Montana of 1% of the net proceeds, and we do a great number of things with that, from market enhancements, research. We'll be working with MSU, but we work with other university systems and other other places that do agronomic type research, but we're branching out and doing food and nutrition type stuff. And I think the ingredients market, the nutrition value of these crops, hummus is still one of America's fastest growing snack foods, and we're branching out into the pet food market, and that's the kind of things we're trying to push our checkoff funds into these areas, because that's where the biggest growth is. You look around this convention today, and you see all these booths, and I think they were running out of space for booths. So this is an extremely successful convention, and you'll find things. There's one just down the way here and they're new to Montana, and they're selling into the pet food market, and that market has been extremely helpful in keeping our prices pumped up.
Well, Kim, thanks for joining us here today. Come check us out here at the Heritage Inn in Great Falls. We'll be back after this.